Hello everybody, welcome to this edition of Mr. J's Geek Corner. Place we talk about anything and everything that is geek, whether it be TV, comics, movies, or video games. And as y'all know, last time was the last episode was the 60th episode of Mr. J's Geek Corner. Got me to thinking, and it gets you thinking 60 shows, and extra shows too. There's extra shows added on to that too. And I know all y'all out there probably ask the question every week. Excuse me. Ask the question. Why does he do this show every week? I mean, y'all probably asking, how do I do it every week? And that's kind of what how do I do this show every week? Well, I'm not going to reveal that secret right now, but I know y'all probably asking, why do I do this show? Why do I get on here every week and just come on here and just talk geek stuff every week, and just talk geek stuff every week like this? Well, I'll tell you why. It all started a couple years ago. All started a couple years ago. All started because of my disgust for the New 52. Everybody on here, everybody who watches the show knows I just cannot stand what DC has done to DC Comics, done to its comic book universe. The fact that it's just taken 75 years of history and just dumped it in the garbage can, and just throwing a shell of their former the characters up there as shells of their former selves, except for maybe Green Lantern. Personality wise, I don't know. And just start making up stuff to go along. They just start off with this empty husk and just make up stuff as they go along, and just make piecemeal them in history. And I just hated it. And you can definitely ask my wife. She knows just how much I despise the New 52. I mean, she knows. And I thought of the idea of doing this show because I know in the back of my mind she gets tired of hearing it all the time. And I know I'm annoying. I know I'm annoying my wife by talking about this all the time, just griping about it all the time. And I thought of the idea, why don't I do a show? Following the footsteps of like Geek Crash Course and ones like Matthew Centaro and ones like that, and just do a show. I said that would be good to do a show. Doing a show would be a great way, and not to mention I love talking geek stuff all the time, and I know my wife just she just gets tired of it after a while, and I just don't want to keep bugging her with it. I know that I talk to her about it anyway. Still, I just don't want overload her with it, you know. So I just came up with the idea of just following like Geek Crash Course. I really like shows like Geek Crash Course, and I was like, well, why don't I just do one of my own? And everybody wondering out there, how do you do a show like this? Well, all you need is a camera and an idea. All you need is a camera and an idea, and that's what I got. All I get is a camera and idea and a book full of ideas right here. You hear it? My book full of ideas. Just ain't gonna let you see the ideas on right now because spoil future shows. But all you need is a camera and some ideas, or in the case of me towards the New 52, a chip on your shoulder, and or something bugging you. And that's why I did this show. I did it as a release. I mean, my wife hears it all the time from me, but I know she gets, as I said, I know she gets tired of it. She gets tired of hearing it, and so that's why I created this show. I mean, I still talk to her about it, but I just save majority of it for this show. I just come on the show. And that's where Geek Corner was born from. And to tell you the truth, Geek Corner was actually a day of name choice. It's actually just a day of name choice. And it was going to be Mr. J's Geek Chat or Geek something. Yes, I'm revealing some secrets about it. It was going to be Mr. J's Geek Chat or Geek Gab or something like that. And I think it's going to be Geek Talk or Geek Gripe. And just off the cuff, I just often call it Mr. J's Geek Corner. And to me, that stuck. That was a great name for it. And it's what it's called now. But why I started it, as I said, I just got so tired of just, all I did was just yell all the time and just bug my wife with it. And I hated that. I hated it. I know she was getting sick of it, hearing about it all the time. So that's why I created the show, so I could vent to y'all. I created this show to vent my disgust of DC Comics. But it's grown to be so much more now. I just vent my concerns, my disgust, my disdain, or my happiness about geek stuff. Like DC, either venting about the New 52, or praising them for a good movie they did, or anything like talking about new Godzilla movie, or going overboard with Batman. DC going overboard with Batman, or going off about Marvel and their gimmicks and their character changing gimmicks or whatever, or just doing like fun top 10 lists, or doing stuff that I hope to see in lists and doing lists. And believe me, it's not easy coming up with a list, but I do it because, one, it helps me to vent. And two, it's fun. It's fun. I knew it. I always look at these shows like, it looks like so much fun to do. And it is. It's hard work, but it's fun. It's fun. It's a lot of fun to do. To just make these lists and talk stuff. It's tiring to just get on here and complain about stuff. But at the same time, I feel it's like a release. It feels like a release. And I know there's a lot of folks out there that agree with, and to see everybody when they comment, make positive comments, or see how many folks viewed the video or liked the video, shared the video, it makes me feel good. It makes me it's like there's folks out there that agree with me, and not everybody has to agree with me. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, but I do this show because it's fun, and it's a way for me to just vent my frustrations or vent about stuff I like. Talk about stuff that I like that's happened, geek stuff, or stuff or vent about anything horrible that's happened or something that stinks, or it's just a vent. It's an outlet for me to vent my frustrations or vent my gladness. That's what this show is all about. That's why I do this show. And as I said, it's fun. And it's always fun to do. It's always fun to do these shows. It's never a drudge to do these shows. It's fun. It's just pure fun. And it's just pure fun. And as I said before, anybody that wants to know how they can get it, and wants to know, how can I do like you're doing? How can I make video? How do you make? How do I get into making videos like yours? It's simple. You need an idea or subject, and so you need a subject, topic, all you need is a subject and a camera. That's all I have every time I come in here, and a nice wardrobe. I have a nice wardrobe. I said, have you a nice wardrobe, and a camera and an idea. Well, you don't necessarily have a nice wardrobe. Just have a. I said the main things. The two most important things. I just happen to have nice. I just happen to have a different shirt every episode, but I said all you need is an idea, is a topic, and a camera. That's the main two things that make this show possible. is camera and an idea. And that's why I started it, and that's why I'm keeping. As long as I keep the ideas, as long as the ideas keep flowing, I'm gonna keep on with the idea. I'm gonna keep on with this show. I ain't gonna do like some of the other ones that's on there that rake and scrape and just do some of the most uninspired shows I've ever seen. I'm not going to name names, but like I said, there's just some shows that's like they just have some of the most uninspired, unentertaining, and sometimes downright sickening episodes of their shows. It just seems like they're just so uninspired, so they just slap something together just to keep the show going, just to make an episode. I don't do that. I sit down and I think of ideas for shows. Like I showed you the Notebook earlier. I know you weren't able to see it, but there's several ideas on just this one page. Some of them have already been made into shows, some of them haven't. I just sit down, and me and my wife a lot of times sit down and just brainstorm ideas, just throw ideas back and forth about different shows, discuss it, and sometimes we even team up on episodes, as you've seen. And a lot of those were ideas that she come up with. Some of those ideas I come up with, and a lot of us a good majority of the time, some of the ideas she's come up with for this show, she's teamed up with me on these shows, and that's another way it's fun is to share it with someone special in your life, and I share it with her. And that's what makes it even more fun is when you have someone special to do the shows with you from time to time, if not all the time. And she makes the shows and my wife just makes the shows so much more fun when we're doing them together. Especially when we both come up with the idea, and especially when she's come up with one and we're both on here doing it. I just love that. It makes it even more enjoyable. And I said that's why I do it. It's fun, and it's fun, and it's a chance for me to. It's an outlet for me to just express my own opinions. And I hope y'all enjoy this every time I come on here. I hope y'all enjoy the show. I really hope you do. Because I said that's really what's rewarding is having fun and y'all having fun with me. Y'all enjoying the show, and that's it's what it's all about. Having fun is doing something fun with the one you love, and having other people have fun with you. Having fun, enjoying watching you have fun, and enjoy watching you, and just enjoy what you're talking about. I mean, I don't want it to be a boring show. I hope I haven't made any boring shows. If I have, I apologize. And sorry if I sound like I'm rambling right now. It's just thoughts are coming to me. But I said I hope y'all enjoy these shows, just like I hope you're enjoying this one right now and really getting an inside look at the show, and an inside look at of why I do what I do. And I said, and I hope y'all continue to enjoy this show. As I said, if I ever run low on ideas, there won't be a show. I'm not going to become like some of the other ones that's uninspired and grasping at anything to make a show about. I'm not going to do that. I'm going if there's something geek related to vent about, I'm gonna vent about it. If there's something geek related to make commentary about, I'm gonna make commentary about it. If there's geek stuff, if there's stuff that I can make geek. If there's geek related lists I can make, I'm gonna make them and I'm gonna do them. But if I can't find it, I'm not gonna do it. But I just wanted to take this time. Like I said, I hope y'all enjoyed this inside look at Mr. J's Geek Corner. As I said, I don't want to make a boring show. I hope this ain't been a boring episode. Like I said, I don't want to bore anybody. But I just wanted to take this episode to discuss why I do this show, and I hope y'all enjoy and why I enjoy doing it so much. And I hope y'all enjoyed this edition of Mr. J's Geek Corner. And like I said, I hope and I truly hope it's been a very enjoyable and insightful look inside what makes this show possible and why this show is here now. And as I said, I hope y'all enjoy it. I hope y'all have, I hope y'all continue to enjoy this show. I mean, it means a lot to see the views and see how many views I get all the time. I mean, it really means a lot. And as I guess that's all for this edition of Mr. J's Geek Corner. I hope y'all have enjoyed this inside look. As always, drop me a comment in the comment box. Y'all have a comment about the show whatsoever. Like, subscribe, tell all your friends. If y'all have any ideas or subjects, and ideas or topics you want to hear me talk about on the show, drop me a comment in the comment box. I'm always open to fresh, new ideas. I mean, I get them from, I get ideas from everywhere. Be me, my wife, and as I always say, drop me a comment. Folks have always given me ideas. There's even viewers that have given me ideas. And whenever I say at the end of every show, so you never know when maybe an idea may be made to Mr. J episode of Mr. J's Geek Corner, I'm not kidding. There have been several ideas that have been made possible by viewers, and I'm gonna quote PBS, viewers like you that have given me, viewers like you that have given me ideas for shows, and I've expanded upon it and I've made them into episodes of Mr. J's Geek Corner. So, as always, if you have an idea, send me your idea. Put it in the comment box. Send me your ideas. I truly appreciate every fresh idea I get for this show. I truly do appreciate it. And as I said, you never know when it may be made into an episode of Mr. J's Geek Corner, because most likely it will. Because like I said, it's happened before, and it can happen again. There's been plenty of episodes that have been made in shows, and so your idea could become an episode. So send me your ideas. I would truly appreciate it. I would love to hear from y'all. And I'll see y'all next time.